Welcome back, Holistic Soul Sisters. I'm Mandy Rose, your holistic health coach, spiritual mentor, and astrologer. In today's video, we are going to talk all about the new moon in Cancer. This is one of my favorite new moons because I am a Cancer moon. So I definitely feel this energy. This is the first new moon we've had after eclipse season has wrapped up. So we are all feeling ready for new beginnings and new fresh starts in some area of our life, depending on where Cancer falls in your birth chart. So we're going to dive in this video, the basics about this new moon. We're going to talk about the aspects and conversations the other planets are having with this new moon. I'll give you some fun facts, and we're going to wrap up with some things that you should be doing around this new moon energy. So let's dive right in. This new moon is happening on Friday, July 9th at 9:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New moons are when the sun and the moon become conjunct in the sky, making it the darkest night of the lunar calendar. The sun right now is in Cancer. It has been in Cancer since June 21st, so we've been all feeling this Cancer energy. If you haven't caught the Cancer season video that I posted on this channel, make sure you go back and watch it after this video because we will still be in Cancer season for another week after this new moon. And this new moon is happening at 18 degrees of Cancer. This is a returning home energy. The sun, when it is in Cancer, it is naturally ruled by the moon. And then we have the moon involved. So this is a double lunar energy. What does that mean? Well, the moon represents our feminine energy. So we have a lot of energy around our feminine side, our nurturing, our sensitivity, wanting to take care of our home and our family, and being very protective. Now let's dive into what Cancer represents. So Cancer is a very emotional sign. And like I said, the sun has been here already for 3 weeks. So we've been probably all feeling really emotional lately. And the new moon is going to heighten that. When we have a new moon in Cancer, we can expect to feel very intuitive, very sensitive, very empathic, very emotional. It is a water energy. So this is not a time for being logical and getting the facts and thinking things through for a really long time. This is about going with our gut and feeling things and really diving into what our heart is saying. And because there's so much water energy and Cancer rules our intuition and this heightened sensitivity of the energy around us, we can be very quick to become moody and irritable and impatient. If you're already feeling this way before the new moon, because we are in Cancer season, expect for it to be heightened around the date of this new moon. So give yourself a little grace and those around you as well. Cancer rules home and family. So this is a new moon where we feel really intimate and protective around the topics of our home life and what makes us feel comfortable in our home, and also with our family, feeling very protective about our families. Cancer is ruled by the crab, and this is the perfect analogy of how you might be feeling around this new moon. The crab loves to explore. He loves to go out and check out his area and get familiar with his surroundings. But the moment he gets triggered, the moment something frightens him, he wants to climb back in his shell and he'll go right back into his protective state. So you can feel this way. After eclipse season, we've had a lot of new beginnings and a lot of new fresh starts, a lot of energy shifting away from the old, wanting to go into a new chapter, ending things in our lives, getting new information. We just came out of a Mercury retrograde, so we've had a lot of information given to us, a lot of secrets revealed, a lot of aha moments about things. And now new moons are all about new beginnings. So we are going to take all that information and start a new chapter. But with this new moon being all about our intuition and being ruled from our gut feelings and our instincts, we are going to make decisions based on our emotions, how we feel and how we want to feel about things. Cancer is a very emotional sign. So just bear with your energy as we go through this new moon. So let's talk about some fun facts about this new moon. I already mentioned this is the first new moon that's happening after eclipse season. Eclipses come in and just shift things in our lives. There's usually areas of our life that we just get stuck on that hamster wheel. We go to work at the same job every single day. We never think about getting a new job because that's just too difficult. But we know that the job that we're in is not in alignment for us. But we can't break free from that hamster wheel of life. Or same thing applies to our relationships. Sometimes you're in a relationship and you know it's not meant for you, but you can't get off the hamster wheel. So this is what eclipse season does for us. We had that eclipse at the end of May, the full moon eclipse, and then we had our last new moon at the beginning of June as a new moon eclipse. So we are done with the two eclipses for now. It will pick back up later in the year in November and December. But for now, this eclipse came and broke us off that hamster wheel. It gave us new information and new energy to go out and start that new chapter of our life. So a fun fact around this new moon is this is when the new starts beginning. I think we can all agree we've all felt that like shift where we feel like one foot in one door and one foot in the other door, and we just don't know where to go. We feel like we might be on unstable ground. Well, don't worry, this new moon, this new chapter, this new beginning is happening in some area of your life. Go to your birth chart, find out where Cancer falls for you and what house, and then look up what that house represents. Another fun fact about this new moon is that we are going to be feeling a lot of our feminine energy come to the surface. And this has been going on a collective level. We've all been kind of stuck in this masculine role of society of wanting to do and be the best and make decisions and go, go, go energy and that dominating, aggressive kind of way about us. That's how we think we need to get things done and accomplish projects and make money and make decisions. But this new moon is going to come in with all of its feminine energy and remind us that if we sit back and feel our emotions and feel with our hearts, that's going to lead us to our purpose and our destiny a lot quicker than making quick, impulsive, logical decisions. So this new moon, practice leading with that feminine energy. And that's going to lead me into talking about the aspects that the other planets are having at this new moon. So I'm going to post it right here for you guys to see. We can see on this chart that the new moon is at 18 degrees of Cancer. We can see this because we look for the sun and we look for the moon, and they are conjunct at 18 degrees of Cancer. But what is going on in the zodiac sign right next to Cancer? That is Leo. And we have two planets in the zodiac sign of Leo right now, and that is Mars and Venus. And Mars represents our masculine energy, and Venus represents our feminine energy. And this is showing a harmony between the two. In just a few days after this new moon, on July 12th into the 13th, we are going to have Mars and Venus come conjunct, just like this new moon is having the sun and the moon come conjunct. The sun represents our masculine energy, and the moon represents our feminine energy. And today on the new moon, we're having a balance of the feminine and masculine. And then in just a couple days, we're going to have Mars, the masculine, and Venus, the feminine, come conjunct, helping us balance again our feminine and masculine energy. And then also, like I said, the new moon conjunct is happening in Cancer, which is a feminine energy. And this conjunction of Mars and Venus is happening in Leo, which is a masculine energy. So one conjunction is in a feminine sign, the other conjunction in a masculine sign. So within a couple days, there's so much in the astrology. Like I said, when things come in threes in the astrology, it's like the universe's way of waving a big red flag saying, hello, pay attention right here. This is a very important three aspect to pay attention to. The conjunction of the sun and the moon, feminine and masculine. The conjunction of Mars and Venus, feminine and masculine. And then them happening in a feminine and a masculine sign, all within a couple days, within 3 days of each other. That is a major indication for us that this is an energy we should be practicing. If you are too much in your masculine, practice stepping into your feminine. If you're too much into your feminine, practice stepping into your masculine. This is a beautiful time for this. We can see that the new moon is in an opposition to the planet Pluto. Pluto is at 25 degrees of Capricorn, which is directly across the chart from the new moon in Cancer. And what does this mean? Pluto rules transformation, massive transformation on a subconscious level. And he also deals with our aggression, our manipulation, our control, and our ego. And when this is happening directly across from the new moon, we are having a new beginning, new moons, new beginning, and a new chapter opening up where we are getting away and trying to break free opposition straight across, having to look at it head on and say, I want to break free and start a new chapter in my life where I'm not being controlling. I'm not trying to control every single thing in my life, especially around my home and my family, which is what Cancer rules, and breaking away from this need to be manipulative, to get our way. Cancer is a very emotional, free-flowing, go with the flow, let's see what happens. And Capricorn is very like structured, and we got to make it happen, and it's got to happen right now. So we got to break away from that energy. So Pluto's here in support saying, you know what? I am giving you a fresh start in these areas. We got to let go of the ego, break free from manipulation and control and aggression. So with this aspect, you might be feeling some tension. You might be feeling a little anger and aggression come up. You might be feeling a tendency to start manipulating things in your life to get the new beginnings going. I got to put this square in this box and I got to put this over here and then it's all going to make sense. No, no, no. This new moon is showing us that there's another way. There's another way by stepping back and going into our emotions and feeling what we should be doing versus thinking what we should be doing. And the last aspect I want to share with you guys, you can see here on this chart, is that this new moon is in a sextile with the planet of Uranus. Sextiles are good aspects. They're when planets are in support of each other. They're having sex, they're in harmony, they're in total commitment to help each other break free from a problem. And Uranus right now is in Taurus, and he wants to liberate and bring freedom and bring new ideas and thinking outside of the box. So when he's having a harmonious conversation with the new moon, he's saying, I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you start new beginnings and new chapters in your life. But I'm Uranus. I like to break free and I like to think outside the box. I want to do things in a way that's never been done before. So remind yourself, take that risk, trust your gut, step into your feminine flow and lead with your heart. And then Uranus is going to support that sudden jolting change that you need to break free out of whatever stuck pattern you've been in. So lastly, I'm going to give you guys a couple things that you could be doing around this new moon to harness this energy and to help you manifest your next step in life. So the first thing you might want to do is really practice some self-care. With the emotions flying high and Cancer causing us to be a little moody and a little irritable, self-care is going to help you tap into your own intuition. It's going to help you clear your energy, get grounded, get centered. So do something that makes you feel good, whether it's a bubble bath, painting, going for a walk, going to the gym, joining a yoga class, whatever self-care looks like for you, I really encourage you to practice it around this new moon energy. Another thing you might want to focus on around this new moon is the negative aspects of Cancer season. These are going to be things that are brought up and heightened at the new moon. So being clingy, being possessive, being codependent, being fearful. Think of the crab, right? The crab always depends on having his home on his back. He's very fearful. He'll jump into his shell at the minute he gets scared. So work on these tendencies. What causes you to want to jump back into your shell? And work on that. Work on your possessiveness, right? Cancer wants to rule the home and the family, and it's protective and it's nurturing. Think of that overprotective mama bear that never lets the cub go explore on its own. Where in your life are you feeling that energy where you need to be a little less possessive and a little less codependent? And the last thing is you might want to create a sacred space to feel your emotions. And this is the new moon ritual that I put in the 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal for the new moon in Cancer. This is something I encourage all my holistic soul sisters to do every time there's a new moon in Cancer. Create a sacred space to feel your emotions. They're going to come up and we're going to want to purge them onto other people. We're very quick during Cancer season to just start crying in the middle of our workday or just to go off and be moody on someone we don't mean to. So creating a safe space within your home that you can go and process those emotions. It might be a corner in your bedroom where you have a bunch of pillows set up and candles and some incense or sage. And you know that when you're feeling those emotions, you can run to that space. It could just be honestly a 2x2 little corner in your room where you put a comfy blanket and you just go there and you just get into your shell. Create your shell so you can have a moment to process and go through those emotions. It's summer season, so you might have a lawn chair out there, and whenever you need a moment to breathe, you go out there with a glass of wine and you process your emotions. So find and create that safe space for you, decorate it, make it your own, make it your home, make it your shell, and use that as your tool around this new moon to process all the emotions coming up so that you can get clear with your intuition, so you can have those conversations with yourself and feel your gut instinct to start those new chapters in your life. So this is a beautiful moon. There is not a lot of tough energies in the sky. We have a lot of harmony, a lot of good things happening for us. So just remember, if you're feeling emotional, you're feeling really sensitive, it's just Cancer season. It's only going to last for about another week. This new moon is really going to heighten that intuition, heighten your sensitivity, go with the flow, feel it, and create a safe space to let those emotions out. I hope you guys enjoyed this new moon video. Please drop me any feedback in the comments and let me know if this helped you. If you haven't joined our Holistic Soul Sister Facebook community, I would love to have you come be a part of it. We share our new moon rituals. I give you guys so much more information on the astrology and what's going on a week-by-week basis besides the videos I post on this YouTube channel. I also share holistic health information. I give product hauls, anything from health and wellness and beauty to my favorite spiritual tools. So come join our community. If you haven't purchased your 2021 Retrograde Astrology Journal, it's not too late. I know it's halfway through the year, but there is so much more information here for you guys. We have a lot of retrogrades going on. We are smack in the middle of retrograde season. So make sure you go back into this YouTube channel and check out the Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Pluto retrograde. And next week, we're going to have Chiron go retrograde. These retrogrades are all lasting till October. So we have a lot more to process and go through. So grab a copy of this in the link below. Feel free to message me if you have any questions. I do offer birth chart readings so we can dive into your specific birth chart and how the astrology of 2021 is playing out for you. I do relational astrology readings. So if you are needing a little bit more harmony and balance in a relationship in your life, whether it's with a significant other, a parent, a child, a best friend, a business partner, a coworker, I help people work on their relationships by looking at the astrology and understanding one another better. So I would love to offer that to you. Just contact me at the email linked below and make sure you follow me on Instagram for more holistic health, astrology, and spiritual mentorship at mandyrose.1111. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.